health, but we'll see. I'm also very close to leveling. Ideally, I want to level. And thank you for the follow. I want to level before I fight Duriel, because if I don't, and we get a repeat at the Viper Temple where I die endlessly trying to get my shit back, I will lose all my XP for this bar. So I want to... I don't know what the fuck's in this room. Can I just put this further in? There we go. So what I want to do is I want to hit that level and then fight Duriel. Obviously, it'll be whatever happens. But, hey, stop sending it not higher. Move. But, yeah. They'll make it at least level 80, and I'm pretty sure, if I recall right, I think, yeah, we're due to have, they'll let me put a point in Valkyrie, so, yeah, that'd be great. At least then I can have, what, a level 7? 7? Yeah, 7 Valkyrie going up against him. Like, it'd be great if I could have, like, 2 levels before then. Because, you know, I could actually also have a stronger decoy, but, that's not gonna happen. Like, if I re-cleared this whole place, yes, it would definitely happen, but it's not gonna happen. I'll be lucky to get the extra level. I'm lucky enough that, when we had to basically take vengeance on the Viper Temple, I got a couple levels of that. Next up, I intel holding 4 on Tommy, snuggling full flush. What have you got us upset stomach for, Viking? What have you been up to? I made you an okay coffee, it wasn't awful. I'll have to stay safe, no worries. Yeah, it's nice chatting to you, I'll catch you around. Let's check that in there. I have a lot of extra health at the moment. Superior flail, I can't carry the Naga. Naga's probably at 3. Yeah, it is. I can, sort of, maybe.
Impossible.
Yeah, move all this over. I should be able to pick that up now. There we go. Okay. Yeah, no. I said 3, but I meant like 2. Anyway. We don't have to be technically correct in here. Alright. So, I'm basically full up again, so I might as well go back. We'll go downwards and we'll clear that corner. I have a lot of health, so best case scenario, I won't need to buy health for a little bit.
Good day.
So keeping poor on tummy snuggling full flush. Yeah, I'm curious what's got you a sore stomach, Viking. I really am. Because, like, you literally just, like, dozed off. So, I can't imagine anything upsetting it. Let's see. What's how... No. Alright, let's get rid of all this. I cannot kind of hold on to all this. It's giving me a lot of health. Don't get me wrong, it's just taking up most of my inventory. I don't mind that's giving me all this health, but I think it's going to drop more. I want to keep that. So, keep it like that. I do think that we've got our money back for the shit thing that I bought by accident. And what do we got? Hold on. I just want to do some quick maths on this. It's not going to be an exact science going here, but divide that by, what is she? 46,800. She'll go up to 47,000 at some point. We could resurrect Eliza 30 times, give or take, with the amount of money that we have. So when I go up against Duriel, we have about 30 opportunities to get Eliza back into the game. And basically just act as like something for him to kill briefly. Mind you, when we fought him in Nightmare, I spammed so much health, I think I kept her alive. Very briefly, but like still. Okay, so instead of going straight into this room, I'm gonna backtrack down here a little bit and just try to get that cleared out. There is a lot of mummies here. Reserve dead. Here's a side wagging tail. Happily snuggling full flush while holding tummy before. No, I'll give you gentle pats, Viking. But I don't really know what's happened. I don't know why you've got an upset stomach. I'm pretty sure I saw one of them walk in here. Maybe not. Okay, we'll go upwards soon. But there's gonna be one of those poison dudes in there, so we have to get rid of them. Hey, Ren. Welcome in. I am mostly sitting up straight. I'm actually kind of mostly sitting up straight. After I kill these things, I'll take a sip of my drink and I'll stretch and shit. This guy's resting tail wagging. No. I will breathe. Hold on. I don't know if you saw it, but a rat just ran through the fire. It's pretty interesting to me. Alright, I should be safe enough to like do a stretch and stuff. That was my knuckles. Oh, fuck's sake, Eliza. Holy shit. Shit. Sorry. I was like mid-stretch. Let me back the fuck up here because sweet Jesus, Eliza. Let's put a decoy in the doorway so I can see them. Holy shit. Yeah, how you doing, Ren? God, my arm is sore. I've barely even started tonight. My arm's sore. It's also like a little bit too cold, but not quite. I took a shower before stream, so I don't want to get like too cold, but I also don't really want to perspire. Okay. So, there's obviously a lot of undead and shit, and these guys too, which I'm not thrilled about. But, yeah, all of the undead could be resurrected by the dude in that room. So, I can obviously go around and, like, take him from behind and shit. Besides resting, if I can tell. No, you get your rest, cat. Hopefully you feel better soon. Let's put a decoy in that doorway. Also happily received dental pads. Tail stops wagging, falls asleep, so they will flush while holding tummy. No. There is a lot of bugs in here. I'll just move up a little bit so I can set more of the room on fire, hopefully. I am getting the fire through pretty far. I don't know if Eliza's hitting anything. But at least they're all just immune to lightning. Nothing else. If Eliza can avoid touching the doorway that's beneath us down here, that would be amazing. Because then I could at least prevent us from getting like a whole shit ton more enemies and stuff. God, there's a lot of help. Let me put a decoy up in the room. That way you guys turn around, get out of the way. I'm getting the feeling that there's not one of those resurrected dudes in here. There's, I think, a helm. While they're busy, there's just a couple of you two. Give me the refueling shrine. That door is already open. Okay. So, the reason why I want to get rid of these guys... Oh man, something just glitched right through that wall then. Is there is a small chance that, like, I may passage through above us and I don't want them to get up there. Yeah, if I ate spicy food, then really wanted to go to the toilet, but for like 5 hours you're unable to. That's how I'm doing right now. Jesus. I mean, Rin, I have Crohn's disease, so I have all kinds of issues with, like, toileting in the first place. And I also love to eat, like, a shit ton of, like, spicy food and stuff. But those two things are unrelated. Usually spicy food helps the toileting. So, yeah, I don't usually have that problem. But I do know what you're talking about when you eat something and it just, like, your body just says no. But you feel like you need to go, because I've also had kidney stones as well, so, you know, the urge to want a toilet and not being able to for like a prolonged period of time, that shit is painful. Psychologically it's painful because like you just want to go and relieve yourself, but you can't, you know. I need you to stop running away. Specifically I need, there we go, thank you. Spicy food's to weakness. Well, I mean, I eat spicy food daily. I eat the 2 times fire noodles every day. I eat one of those a day. And then on top of that, I've got drinking hot sauce. So I've got 2 different hot sauces in the fridge at the moment. One's hot and one's very hot. And I like just drinking those. They don't get used by anybody else and they don't go on anything else. I literally just drink them. And yeah, I don't know. I quite like spicy food. I also have, I have pickled jalapenos too. That I like eating just straight from the jar. Again, they're mine. Nobody else is using them. And, yeah, I literally just eat them for a snack when I'm hungry. I want to eat something. See if I can move some shit down here. Yeah, no, I quite like myself some spicy foods. See if I can move this stuff down. Use that. Okay. Got enough room for the broadsword. Now, I don't know what the fuck is going on in this room. But let's put a decoy there. Not spicy food, but 50% chance of me suffering in the toilet. Like, not every time, but my body seems to flip a coin and decides whether to make it suffer or not. Like, I'll tell you what, when you get to the point where you're, like, eating something that's spicy enough that, like, when you pee, it burns, that's when you know you've hit, like, maximum fucking spicy shit. Yeah, no, I literally eat, like, the spicy stuff all the fucking time, right? So actually I'll get all the gold so it doesn't disappear. So because I'm like eating spicy stuff all the time, like my body has like a level of adaptation to it kind of thing. That was my worst experience. Look, it is an experience. There is, for anybody that has never eaten something spicy enough to like, you know, actually come out in liquid format from your body, it is something. That shit hurts. And it lingers too. It's almost worse than like the crapping it out kind of spice, because like your body's just not ready for it from that like that position, you know, as opposed to like when you eat something spicy, you kind of know your ass is going to be on fire later. No, nothing can prepare you for like, you know, your fucking, I can't say the word, urethra being on fire. Like there's nothing you can like prepare with that. So sitting covered in cold sweat, questioning if life was worth it. I will shoulder check. Thank you. It is actually a bit like that, because like it doesn't go away for a long time. It doesn't go away for like a lot longer than it should. And it's like, do I take a shower? Do I eat that ever again? Like, is it worth ingesting that for that sensation? Like, it becomes like a genuine solid question. Most of the time the answer is like, it shouldn't be. But, you know, considering how much spicy food I eat, my body's pretty tolerant of it now. I don't really get that from the same level of food that I eat at the moment. The only problem with eating really spicy shit all the time is that really spicy stuff doesn't actually register as spicy. So every so often, like, my partner will make something and he's like, oh, that kick in, like, you know, the back of your throat when you eat this, it's like so spicy. And I'm like, I'll taste it. And I'm like, how is it spicy? You know, or I'll eat something and I'm like, be careful, it's a little bit spicy kind of thing. And Nick will try it and he's basically chugging a water bottle. And I'm like, it wasn't that bad, Jesus. And he's like, it was terrible. And yeah, I gotta remember my level of spice is not the same as most people's kind of thing. But, diamond hide, armor and stuff. I was gonna say something else. What was it? I can't pick up... Well, I can. If I drop some of my health potions, I can. There's something to do with the spicy stuff. I don't know. I'll remember it later if I remember it. Give me the crown and jagged star. I probably can't carry... Oh, no, I can carry this. Let's put these over here. Something else has walked into the room. They're going and attacking it, which is not great. There it is. Alright, now I can go back. I'll come back and get the rest of my shit. Most of the time I think it wasn't worth it when it happens. Then I do it again, and next day my body has no issues about it. Yeah, I do think it has a lot to do with whether or not you drink a fair bit of water when you eat something spicy. I really do, because if you eat something really spicy and you don't kind of like have much in your system, like water-wise, to flush your system, there's a pretty good chance it's probably gonna come out pretty fucking bad. Whereas if you actually do drink a lot of water, or you already have drunk a lot of water, I do tend to find that it flushes a bit better from the system. I don't know, it's just like waste management kind of stuff, your body. Generally speaking, I drink a lot of water, so it's only really on the days where, like, for instance today, I slept from last night till most of today, right? So I'm a little bit dehydrated, but when I got up, one of the first things that I did was I did prioritize trying to drink water. I've also had an energy drink and I've had a coffee and stuff now, so I've had a fair bit of liquids and stuff. But in saying that, I haven't yet ingested anything spicy at this time. I had like some leftover like frozen pizza, and that was kind of it. I may or may not eat something later. Like if I do, it'll just be the spicy noodles and I'll go to bed, or I'll snack on some of the jalapenos, one of the two. Because sometimes, like, it's not even about the spice of the jalapenos, it's literally just the sourness, like the vinegariness. sometimes like my mouth is watering talking about this because it's the same principle as when I drink like lemon juice and stuff, right? Because it's not, I don't know, it makes me hungry more than anything. It must be like the acidity of it or something. But yeah, sometimes I'll eat stuff with that. My sister was the same since I was young. Love spicy food. Can't recall what I made for myself. But added too many chili flakes for me. It was tasty. Sister decided to take her food and went to mum crying about it, since she was always asked before taking my food. God damn it. I got 7 ads in a row. Oh, I'm sorry, Rin. Yeah, some people, I've said this before, some people literally get like 1 ad, some people get all the ads. I have no control over it. The only thing I can do is I can run ads once an hour to prevent pre-roll ads for people clicking into my stream. That's the only thing I can control. Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, there's nothing else I can do with that, so I'd rather it be like once an hour. It's all good. Yeah, it's ended by the time I finish typing. Nice. Sometimes that's good too, because usually if I know somebody's got an ad and they just put a message in or something like that, I will usually wait to respond to that.
I am overburdened.
You know, I'm fully aware that they're probably on ads or something, because I just assume that if ads are running, I assume everybody has ads to some degree. I can fit these in here if I try. And Valkyrie is fighting for her life down the bottom. There we go. We fit that now. Alright. Where are you guys fighting? That guy. Yeah. I don't know. So I went to a restaurant, must have been a couple of years ago now, and I requested a really spicy laksa, and like, depending on who makes it, some laksa are like really nice, and some of them are just like meh. So I'd had this one before, and like usually speaking, the place has like really nice laksa. And I was looking forward to this. I'm like, cool, like if they could just make it spicier, it would be so much better. I'd love it so much more. Anyway, so I requested it be spicier, and all they did is they literally just poured like a half a cup of like chili flakes on top of it. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? It just made the soup crunchy in an unpleasant way. And I'm like, this is horrible. I don't like this at all. But it's not because it's spicy. It's not even spicy. It's the same mild shit. It's just like crunchy now. Yeah, anyway. Like, stuff like that bugs me when I want something to be spicy. Or the funniest thing is when we went to Chili Festival. And I think people were really expecting me to be like, I'm quite white, right? I'm extremely pale. And I think they were kind of expecting me to have like a naturally white woman reaction to a lot of the spices. And I found one that was like ultra spicy, these brain strain fucking chilies in salt. And the idea was that like you could add it to a dish to make your dish spicier and stuff. I actually like putting it on popcorn. It burns my skin, but as long as I don't accidentally get it in my skin, I'm good. It's like mace. It really is. And yeah, so I tried that one in person, and I was like, oh wow, this is really nice. But like the guy trying to sell it, like it kind of like, I don't know, his like brain just kind of like tapped out in that moment. Like that wasn't the reaction that he was expecting. And Nick's like, oh, it's nice. Should I try it? And I'm like, no, absolutely not. No. Do not try it. And he's like, oh, is it spicy? And I'm like, it's extremely spicy in the way that you can't eat, but I can. And he's like, okay, but it's good. And I'm like, yes. So, yeah, I like I also have a extremely hot chili oil too, which I added to, I did some marinated eggs the other day with rice, and they were good. I got to marinate them in the ultra super spicy hot chili oil that I have. That was some good shit. Alright, so I'm not going to go further down here, but I probably will have to clear this corner. Also, if you guys can hear Phoenix howling in the background, he's perfectly fine. As always, he just does this shit at night. It's like his fucking nightly hobby, is he screams to the darkness. Either that or he's screaming at the bat, Again, that smelly little bastard's been like really close to our window. I had to actually shut the back door the other night when I was sitting on the couch because it fucking stinks. We must have one of the fucking diseased ones near us, which is bad because, yeah, I don't know. At least I don't have like a clothesline or something. I don't have to worry about getting its droppings and stuff. But I guess my neighbors and shit probably do. They have clotheslines and stuff. It's we used to have nearby, but not this nearby, a kind of diseased colony of bats, and they keep kind of like getting moved on from area to area because flying foxes, bats here are a protected species. So they can't be culled, but they do have like some kind of transmittable disease thing on them. And, oh, hello. Anyway, we have one of those that seems to like come and like roost in our backyard at night or hangs out or something. I don't know what it does, but I've smelt it the last few days and I'm like, it's near us. I guess it's been like moved up to our yard. We did have a bat hanging around previously, it just didn't smell, so unless this one went and got infected or something, that could always happen. But I assume it's just moved in, you know. That's me and my Cecil Mao. She can't stand any levels of spicy. I think Nick can tolerate levels of spicy somewhat because, like, to some degree, I think he's wanted to try to eat some spicy stuff because of me. But at the same time, like, yeah, I'm never going to push him to, like, eat the same level of spice stuff that I do. If he wants to try my food, that's on him. But, yeah, he definitely eats spicier food than he did when we originally started dating. He also does a lot more variety stuff with his cooking as well. So, when it comes down to it, like, he does a lot of, I don't know, he uses a lot of different spices and has a lot more variety and stuff with his cooking and whatever, so, yeah. He's definitely dabbled in a bit now, which is nice. Like, he makes the best smelling fucking stir fries. He really does. And they always smell amazing. It's just that they're not my kind of thing. Like, I don't know what it is. I start trying to eat a stir fry and I just can't. I don't even know what it specifically is. Like, he makes a variety of different stir fries. I just like the smell, but I don't like eating them. But it's fine, we don't eat the same food most of the time anyway. But, it makes the house smell good. He made a Mongolian lamb stir fry the other day. He's got like a Chinese barbecue one that he does every so often. It smells incredible and it takes sweet sauce. Unfortunately, I've tried that one. It always tastes lackluster. The sauce itself, not the actual thing that he makes. But yeah, I'm not the one generally eating it, so as long as he likes what he makes, that's all that matters. You know. And generally, I don't really cook a lot of stuff with a lot of flavor in it. Like, I do cook some stuff, but if I'm gonna, like, my go-to is cayenne pepper and chili. We also have something called steak seasoning, which I believe has garlic, maybe onion, powder, I think salt and pepper, and fucking something else in it. I cannot remember all the ingredients of that off the top of my head. I think it's celery salt in there as well. It's some really obscure fucking seasoning that you wouldn't think tastes amazing, but it tastes amazing when it's cooked. So I think it's that kind of collection. So like, they're kind of the go-to that we use. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really get fancy with cooking. I'm gonna have to go down these individual rooms too, because the doors here don't actually function as a closed door. So I will have to go and clear them. Hit me up with that so I can sell it, and we'll go back. I know that they're attacking something, but we'll be fine. We'll go back. I'll just get some of this shit sold. I'll just quickly stretch my legs briefly. My upper body and stuff. There we go. Alright. Sorry, I know that over the next couple of weeks my legs are going to get probably pretty sore sitting on this, well, I'm sitting on my seat, but I'm sitting cross-legged and my ankles are just sitting on my footrest. That might actually be useful up against Duriel. I'll have to see if I can make room for that. Just because it will give me a little bit of additional speed. Anywho, so yeah, I'm kind of expecting my ankles to probably hurt with the way that I'm sitting. Yeah, sort of. I like the bigger chairs, the executive chairs, because I can sit cross-legged on them. I don't fucking know what it's called either. I just think of it as like, you know, okay, most public schools in like early education kind of thing generally have kids sit like cross-legged on the floor, kind of like that. Just assume that. That's generally how I'm sitting. Basically the exact way my avatar's sitting is how I'm sitting. Right. But just on a seat with like my ankles sitting on, just like resting on the footstool in front of me kind of thing. So yeah, it just helps like a little bit to prevent me from like accidentally sliding off the seat or accidentally dropping a leg or something. But I was just looking, I've already got some of these cold resistant saved, but I want to save one of these, and I don't really want to. I'm starting to get full up with the rejuvenations. I'm going to use all of these up against Baal, fucking Duriel, just so you know, I'll have room. If I could get rid of this, it would be so great. Basically what I need to do is, I need to get a great bow. So then I can have a spare bow that's half decent, because this is Eliza's old bow, which was my old bow from I think normal. And I need to get something better. Ironically, my original character's bow was not strong. It was akin to about this, like a 45 or something. So the bow that I've got at the moment is actually a lot stronger than my original. Fun facts. I also probably shouldn't hold on to that, but it just seems kind of cool. Other thing too is, I know I said that I hadn't seen an indestructible before, and I hadn't seen something that does fire absorb. I think something on here has absorb. Yeah, that's got cold absorb. But my original character actually has an indestructible. I just didn't remember all the specifics of her weapons and shit. It's been so long since I've actually like taken the time to really look at her stuff. I had a friend that sits with his legs up every time, like his knees to his chest. I can't do that. I can't do the knees to the chest thing. 90% of that is I have big boobs, so my knees are going to be pushed off the chair. Like my feet are going to be pushed off the chair by my boobs. The other thing too is I really couldn't stand having my shins indent into the desk. Like that shit's got to be painful, you know? I think I might get rid of this one, realistically. So I'm not going to do something with light radius, so we'll get rid of that. I don't know how to better describe it. No, I kind of know what you're on about with that. You know, I get the gist of it. So it lays down. I thought you were already laying down, cat. Maybe not. I think you've kind of been a bit restless.
Good day.
Cat's sick, so he's kind of restless at the moment, moving around a whole heap. But yeah, I don't know. I've always sort of sat more or less cross-legged at my desk. Obviously, when I've had day jobs and shit like that, like, I sit at those with my legs down like a proper fucking person, right? But only because it's like a workplace and a lot of the chairs are like those nasty, awful ergonomic ones that are uncomfortable to sit on and stuff. So I'm going to clear out these rooms because I don't want to get attacked by the shit in here. I may end up having to actually clear out more of this place because that connects to that room too. And that door is open, so I may have to clear out a bit more, but fine, we should be okay. I forgot